that stuck to the road like shit to a blanket, but scared you to death at every fucking corner.
Yeah, I bet. Alan, do you mind if I remove you, or are you just gonna hop out? Or
But how I got into karting was, as I said, my mate's dad had 3 Ferraris, so used to get invited to all the Ferrari owner club karting events.
Yeah.
But his uncle used to own and run the kart track that was at Bovingdon Market. So I used to basically go and help out and get paid and drive karts, because if there was nobody on, we used to take the karts out to attract people to come and have a go, because if they heard the karts going round, they were more likely to come and put some money out and have a go themselves. They didn't realise it was the marshals that were racing round at the time.
Yeah.
And that was another one. The first corner, I was convinced that I could take it at full tilt, to the point that it cost me, I don't know how much in track rod ends, because I used to end up in the tyre wall so often. But as my mate's uncle always said, as long as I paid for the track rod ends, he didn't give a shit, because he was convinced too that somebody was going to be able to take it at full tilt.
Yeah.
No one ever did. We all ended up in the tyres killing track rod ends. In the end, we switched to like a composite nylon almost track rod end that used to flex but didn't end. I'm having the weirdest thing here watching Jack. It keeps flicking out from the car back to nothing.
It's alright for me. Oh, it has done there.
Is that us or is that Jack?
I don't know, it just did it for me then.
no, that's me. That's what I'm talking about with the weird stuttering thing. So I've been messing about with my settings all morning, but I think I know what does it, so I just have to. Yeah, it's done it again there.
Have you done the thing with the replay as well, mate?
Yeah.
Going to change the graphics to max frame rate?
Yeah, I've done that as well, but the thing it does it a bit at the start, and then it's usually okay. There's a couple of points here on this track that I know where it does it, and it's going into the carousel and then onto the back straight and then into the first corner is where it's really bad. But through most of it, it is okay.
How peculiar.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure if it's my computer or not, because it says my SSD is completely stacked, but then I've got loads of space spare on my computer for memory, so I don't really know what's going on there.
This is weird watching somebody else, and all my little extras that I have running are running off of watching somebody else, which normally don't happen. So my crew chief is talking to me all the time. I've got the shift beep going off in my ear every time. It's really surreal.
Where did you get that damage from?
I don't know if any of you use SimHub, but there's a little plug-in that gives you a shift beep.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Ah, it's gone.
It's just handy. It means you don't have to look at the light. You don't have to even look down at all or try and see the lights.
Yeah.
I change my sound anyway. Never look at the dashboard when I'm driving.
No, me neither, mate.
Right, Jason one day, he was like, how fast are you going at the end of such and such a straight? I said, I don't know, I didn't realise the car had got speedo on it.
Yep, and that's another thing from being a karter.
Yeah.
Because me and my mate, who's also a car, he's getting into sim racing again, and we were having this discussion because he's got people asking him, so what speed are you doing on this corner? And he's like, I don't know. I know I brake roughly about here, I think it is. He goes, knock it down to and turn in. Get back on the power. And that's how all karters think.
Yeah.
On the brakes, lose a bit of speed. As soon as you know you've lost enough speed, you don't know how much that is, you just know it's enough.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack, for narrowing.
No, that's fine. Yeah, because in karting you barely get on the brake anyway. It's all done through sliding, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know, it's so much fun.
I think that's as well why I prefer an oversteery car to an understeery one.
Same as.
Well, oversteering cars are fun to drive.
Yeah,
They're
a really
easier
good car
to
to drive. A really good car to drive, and these are the Brazilian stock cars. I don't know if any of you have them.
Oh, I love the Brazilian stock cars.
They're so fun to drive.
Who thought of putting a V8 in a Corolla was a fucking genius.
Yeah, exactly.
And then remove any traction control, any ABS, and just go, right, off you go, drive that, you bastard.
Well, oversteering cars are fun to drive.
But hardly anyone seems to like it, apart from the Brazilians.
A really good car to drive.
That is the downside, is it's full of South American. Oh, I love the Brazilian stock cars.
They're so fun to drive.
Who thought of putting a V8 in a Corolla was a fucking genius.
Yeah, exactly.
And then remove any traction control, any ABS, and just go, right, off you go, drive that, you bastard.
Well, oversteering cars are fun to drive.
But hardly anyone seems to like it, apart from the Brazilians.
A really good car to drive.
That is the downside, is it's full of South American. Oh, I love the Brazilian stock cars.
They're so fun to drive.
Who thought of putting a V8 in a Corolla was a fucking genius.
Yeah, exactly.
And then remove any traction control, any ABS, and just go, right, off you go, drive that, you bastard.
Well, oversteering cars are fun to drive.
But hardly anyone seems to like it, apart from the Brazilians.
A really good car to drive.
That is the downside, is it's full of South American. Oh, I love the Brazilian stock cars.
They're so fun to drive.
Who thought of putting a V8 in a Corolla was a fucking genius.
Yeah, exactly.
And then remove any traction control, any ABS, and just go, right, off you go, drive that, you bastard.
Well,
It's
oversteering cars are fun to
everything like
drive.
that, because that takes up massive. But hardly anyone seems to like it, apart from the Brazilians. To crap out on you. That is the downside, is it's full of South American. Oh, I love the Brazilian stock cars.
They're so fun to drive.
Who thought of putting a V8 in a...
What's it called? Shut down all the background tasks, I think, that are running, so like Steam and all of that. Yeah. It always happens with it always happens with like multi-class racing, or like in GT racing, in stuff like F3 cars or whatever. I can run really high settings.
Yeah.
It's really weird. And then as soon as I hop in like multi-class racing with, I don't know, LMPs or GTs or touring cars, it just decides to not work. I don't know why.
That is
Mind
weird.
you, it's a massive track as well, and there's a lot of people
Yeah.
in the server.
Yeah, what I might do.
What computer you got, Jack?
If I'm honest, I could not tell you. I have no clue. All I know is that it didn't cost a massive amount, so that's probably why. I mean, it is meant for games. It's not like a normal desktop computer. But I think some of the SSD card I've looked on Task Manager is the one that's taking quite a big hit from all of this.
Your SSD drive, what, is it maxed out?
Yes, so I'm gonna hold on. Qualifying will start in 20 minutes.
It's probably causing you page file. If it's maxed out, it's causing you page file errors probably, which is why you're crapping out. Basically, your computer needs some space on your hard drive to act as like virtual RAM, and on a long trap like this, you're going to be using page files quite a bit because you've got multi-class and you've got a lot of detail.
Right.
Is there anything you can delete off your SSD? Maybe free up about 5%.
So is SSD the like, internal storage?
Yes, mate.
Right, okay, I'll have a look.
If that's maxed out, then you're going to be causing issues. But if you've got,
I need to go and qualify.
if you've got 5 or 10%, you'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, look, in the replay mode, I'm looking at my like task manager and all the readings and stuff, and my SSD is only at like 9%, 1% of whatever it's called, like usage or whatever.
No, don't worry about the usage on that. It's the actual because your SSD is where the track and everything is stored. It's
Right.
How full the actual drive is.
Right. Okay. I'll have a look now. So I've got an external drive, and that's got 100 gigabytes free, and 200, and then my internal has got about 50 gigabytes free.
Okay, so it's not that causing any issues.
Yeah.
That's plenty enough for page file.
Yeah. So what is? I'm looking at the memory, and that seems to be quite high on the task manager thing. I don't know what that stands for.
How much memory have you got? Do you know?
It says so I'm at 7.7 out of 8, which is not great.
Yeah, I need to go and warm up for qualification, sweetie.
Okay, mate. Let me just get off these corners and I'll pull in, let you go.
Right. What I'll do is I'll just turn on my.
Well, it starts in 15 minutes and it gives me one lap, maybe 1.5. It does.
Let me jump out the car and then you can have a lap. Get yourself going.
It's got click the racy thing.
There you go, mate. Have a go.
Thanks, sweetie. Well, I'm going to click this race button because it says click race button, so I'm going to click that and see what it does.
Right.
Leave
Okay,
it in
mate.
practice and join your race.
Your race is ready. Qualifying will start in 14 minutes. Yeah, so you'll get a practice in there as well, mate.
Yeah, that's me and my practices.
So it is memory.
Go smash it, Al.
Well, we're going to be starting at the back, pretty much guarantee it.
That's okay, mate. As long as
I'm quite happy to do that.
It doesn't matter where we start, it's 24 hours.
And what you got to remember is there's going to be a load of hooligans that are going to kill themselves in the first 3 laps.
Yeah.
Boy.
Even
I'm well aware of that.
the first 3 corners.
I would be in a.
You're moving over to the race server.
That's what I'm going to do.
It's loading, sweetie.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm in a good mind to suggest that we don't actually qualify.
Well, if I want to qualify, let's qualify.
Yeah, but you get some practice in that.
No, it's obviously it's up to Alan to make the final decision.
We're not all pussies like you know, Jack. We just, us result boys are hard. We just.
Well, if you remember the first Bathurst race I did, I put it 5th, and then I ended up leading the race by the end of the first stint.
Yeah, that's not going to happen with me qualifying. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
You don't need to be. I can reassure you that's not going to happen.
No, that's fine. As long as we're not in the wall or in the pits at the end of the first lap,
We'll be.
we'll be okay.
Yes, if I can get around the first lap, I'll be very happy.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Jack, do me a favour. Open Task Manager.
Yep, I got it up
Right.
now.
Okay, so you at the top you've got File Options View. Underneath that you've got Processes, then you've got Performance.
Hold on. So this is under. So hold on. I'm on the Processes tab, right? And then we go down to.
No, the next one along from Processes is Performance.
Yeah.
So open that tab up.
Yeah.
Okay, so CPU, it should say, like, at the moment mine's saying 26%, and then it'll give you a number. Mine's 4.97 gigahertz, so that's how fast my processor is. So what's your CPU?
So, well, I'm loading into the qualifying session, so I don't think it will be very accurate to how it actually is, but at the moment I've got 3.75 gigahertz.
Right, so no percentage and it's 3.75 gigahertz, so that's what your processor is. So next one down is memory, and it should have a number, then a slash, then another number.
Yeah.
What are the digits?
So I've got at the moment I've got 7 out of 7.9, and I've got about 90%, which is probably what's causing it.
Right. Okay. So that's our first place to go and look at. Right. So now go into iRacing. Go to Options.
Yeah, I haven't loaded into this session yet, so...
Okay, if you load it into the session, and I'll talk you through it. What it probably is I'm probably guessing that your max system memory to use is probably too high, and that's what's causing it to crap out. Do you know what graphics card you've got?
I've got a Radeon 570, I think.
Doesn't ring any bells, unfortunately, bud. Okay. Do you know what onboard memory it has at all? Because that doesn't get told, unfortunately, on that screen I'm telling you to look at. Sorry, Alan, for talking for this. I'm just trying to help Jack out. Sorry, buddy.
So, hold on. If I get... Give me 2 minutes and I'll try and find the list that I've got given when I got the PC.
Okay, mate. Because all we need to know is there's two things that iRacing really gets a bit sensitive about when it comes to graphics, and that's
Are you still loading into qualifying thing? Oh, Alan's just getting in now. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Carry on.
Am I okay to be in the screen that I'm in, or do I need to come out of where I am?
Where are you?
I'm in a screen that says your race is ready and qualifying will start in 10 minutes.
Has you got a green button where it says race like you normally do in an official?
Yes.
Yeah, click race. You'll then go
leave home from practice and join your race.
Yeah. So you go to the race server that he said. So we've got our split has got GT4 and GT3 cars.
Okay.
It looks like a fairly even-ish.
I just shat myself. I thought my computer had crapped out because everything just went black.
Could have done with some TCR cars to beat up.
It could have been GT4 and TCRs would have been ideal, but there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm lost. I thought we'd get everybody on.
No, it all depends on the splits and on iRatings because you only have so many P-Cup cars. I don't think there'll be many of them, and it could even be the same with TCRs. There might not be any of them. So the lowest splits will have like the most. So there's probably more GT4s and GT3 cars. That's why the lowest splits will have.
Does it go off combined iRating?
Yes.
Oh, that's not bad then.
What's the split between GT3 and 4 in our session?
What do you mean? How many?
Yeah, is there more GT3s or?
Yes, only by a few, I would say.
Okay.
It doesn't. It looks. Yeah, there's a few more GT3s. We've got 1, 2, 3.
My computer's taking ages to load up.
We've got 21 GT4s.
It does on this one.
Yeah. So, Will, did you need my the graphics card storage or the thing in gigabytes? It says. Is that what you needed?
It's how much onboard memory it's got. So yeah, the storage part of it.
So it says I've got 8 gigabytes there.
Okay, that's cool. That's plenty workable.
Yeah.
If you've only got 8 gig of RAM, that is an issue because iRacing does recommend that you use 16 now. So at some point you are going to need to upgrade your RAM. But as long as you set excuse me. As long as you set the sliders correctly in the graphics option and leave yourself wiggle room, and then change one of the other settings on that page as well to give you a bit more wiggle room, we should be able to stop it crapping out on you, mate.
Right. Okay. So, what would you say? I mean, I've loaded into the session now. Where should I set those sliders? Do you recommend?
Right. Where are they set at the moment?
So the max GPU video memory is at 1,425, and then I've got the max system memory at 5,094.
Right, 5,094 is good, but you're only using a fraction of your onboard memory, so you're putting a lot of strain on your. Great. I'm in session, so I can actually open it and be better. Hold on 2 seconds.
Okay.
So yeah, what does it say for current load?
So the top one says 1,711, and then the bottom one says 4,416.
That's low compared to what I've got mine at. You still there, Will?
Yeah, sorry.
I thought I lost you.
You're just processing it all.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm trying to do some figures in my head. Right, so you've got an 8 gig memory card. So what I would do is on the max GPU slider, I'd set that to 6 gig. You've only got 8 gig of RAM, so I'd also set that for 6 gig. That leaves you 2 gigs of RAM for page file swaps and stuff like that.
Alan, that was nicely saved.
Yeah, nicely saved, Al.
So for the upper slider, then I should set that to around 6. So yeah, 6 gig in megabytes is about 6,000.
That's 6,000 megabytes. Sorry, mate. Because you've got an 8 gig card, that leaves you plenty of headroom, and you're actually using more of the card. And then the other one, set that also to 6 gig. Ideally, you need 16 gig of RAM.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So if I then.
It's hard to, they need to do with the audio card. Why they're going to think? Is it not worth changing the audio back to the old style?
Sorry, bud.
Is the 16 gig, wasn't that down to the audio that they've put in?
Yeah, that's the next thing we're going to look at.
So you go back down to direct sound one instead, or whatever it is.
Yeah, if I mean, I think they're actually going to be removing that soon. But yeah, if you can then go into your sound settings and use direct sound rather than X Audio 2, that will also give you a huge release of resources. If it's on X Audio, it hogs a lot of RAM.
Right, so this is on iRacing or my actual?
Yeah, so once you've done the graphics things, click along the tab at the bottom that says sound.
Yep.
And then at the top, underneath the word simulation, you've got device, and it'll say either X Audio and the name and default or the name of whatever you're using. You want it to say direct sound, and then that will free up resources as well for you.
Yeah, I had it. That was already set, so I don't think I need to change that. And
so go back to the graphics settings for me.
Yep.
And where it says have you got it so that you can see all your options? Sky, clouds, cards, all that malarkey?
Yeah.
Right. At the bottom of that one, you've got the dynamic LOD.
Yep.
Right. What frame rate do you usually get?
Well, my monitor's capped to about 60, so I just keep it. I cap my frames to 60, so it doesn't.
All right. Set dynamic LOD to world minus only. Set it to cars minus only, and then set your frame rate limit to 60. What that'll do is it will adjust the settings above to give you it looking the prettiest as it can at any one point without overloading your system. Those settings should help you a little bit. You should even notice a little an improvement just watching somebody else drive around. But you might need to you might need to come out of the session and come back in for all of it to take effect.
And I keep everything on like sky, clouds, cars, whatever, on low detail or off.
Yeah, sky, clouds, low, cards. What are you racing? You're on a monitor. You could probably get away with medium detail for cars because when you're using the dynamic LOD, it will actually increase or decrease the resolution on the car as your computer can handle it.
Right. Okay. And then I've also got, if you look in the bottom right, I've got.
I would for this event, I turn grandstands off. Just for the pit straight bits, that'll give you some frame per FPS there. Crowds on low detail. If you're not worried about smoke and stuff like that, which can put resource strains, I'd put that on low detail as well, mate.
Okay.
Also, on the far right-hand side, where you've got show driver's arms, under that, make sure 2-pass trees and high-quality trees are both unticked.
Yeah, got that all unticked. And then I've also got 2048 by 2048 car textures as unticked.
Yeah, that shouldn't.
Yeah.
You should, with the RAM you've got, that should be okay.
Okay. Yes, and I've got. Right, so I'll go out of the session and I'll go back in and see what happens.
What mirrors do you use? Do you use the virtual mirror?
Yeah, I use the virtual mirror.
So cockpit mirrors, what have you got that set to?
What do you mean, the FOV?
No, you see where it says show driver arms, 2-pass trees, high quality trees, and then the next one is cockpit mirrors max, and then there's a number. If that's ticked, have you got that ticked, and what's the number?
I haven't got it ticked, no. I just use the main virtual mirror at the top when you're in the car.
Sorry, mate, I had crew chief talking when you were talking. What did you say, buddy?
That's fine. So I've got cockpit mirrors max unticked, and then higher detail and mirrors unticked.
That's cool. And your virtual mirror, what's your field of view on that?
I've got 100.
Try setting that to about between 45 and 60. That'll make the cars look more realistic in that mirror for you as well.
Right.
In BSR, they recommend about 30 for that in the virtual mirror.
See, I've played all the way round. I've actually got 45 for mine.
Yeah, that's fine. If that works, then
Okay, so I've set that to...
I'd never had a recommendation. I just played around with it myself. But yeah, by all means, drop down to 30. I might try that.
apparently in 30, you look in your virtual mirror and it puts the cars where they should be instead of further back than what you think they are.
Right, that's why I dropped mine to 45, but I'm going to switch that to 30 at your recommendation, because in VR it's a godsend.
Mine's 90.
I don't use virtual mirror. I've turned it off.
See, I've got cockpit mirrors max set on 2, so I get both my wing mirrors and then use the virtual mirror. The reason why I do that is I hated the view in the real mirroring car because it's not right. It's something off about it. Whereas the virtual mirror, why they can't make the virtual mirror appear in the real mirror? Because that's right. That just works. In some cars, I do move it to the right place, so I have to look. But I must admit, league races and stuff like this, I've got it right above, and I just look up. Yeah. But I'm going to switch it to 30 at your recommendation and see how I get on with it.
That's what Jason Cooper and them was recommending for it.
See, as I said, I'd never had a recommendation. That I just played around until I found something that looked good. I didn't drop it, I must admit, any further than 45. But yeah, Jack, leave the session and come back in, and that will refresh all what we've just done, and then hopefully you should notice a difference even watching people go round.
Alright, nice. Also, one more thing, with shader quality, I've got that on low detail. Can that come up at all, or?
I'd leave that on low detail for the time being. What have you got? Have you got rendered dynamic track data or tyre data ticked?
Well, because I've got it on low detail, that's all greyed out.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. So your shadow maps is greyed out as well, yeah?
Yeah.
And dynamic objects, so
everything from rendered dynamic track data down to PC F4 filter is all greyed out. I can't change any of that.
Okay, try it with that. Because you're RAM limited, what we'll do is we'll go out with that, see how you get on with that, and then if we can up the shader quality, we'll start going up in steps.
Okay, cool. Right,
what's your anisotropic and AA set at?
So I've got 2 times and off.
So anisotropic filtering is on ×2, AA is on off.
Yeah.
And how do you find that visually?
Well, I mean, it does make it look a bit like something out of the early 2000s, but
Good luck in your qualifying, Alan.
Try sticking AA on 2.
Do you two want to go in a different thingy while Alan's doing his qualifying?
Yeah, we will. We'll switch channels, Jack.
alright. Which one's he going to? Oh yeah, good luck.
Good luck, El. I'm trying to work out how to switch channels. Switch to general.
Yeah.
Enjoy that, Alan.
He's still got himself muted at the minute.
Got himself muted. Just so he didn't listen to everybody. That's why.
Yeah.
He wants to unmute himself if he wants to help start the race.
Yeah.
He really needs to unmute himself now.
Yeah.
Alan, unmute yourself in Discord.
Hello.
Oh, hello, mate.
Oh,
Hey,
Colin.
I don't know. I've just qualified. I don't know what happened though.
Yeah, what's
Where
that?
are we? Oh, there we are.
We are, if not everybody else crosses the line, we'll be starting 46th overall.
Lee lapping.
Yeah, you did well, mate.
Oh, we lost his connection.
You lost his packets.
Yes. Oh, that's not nice.
No. So their experiment hasn't stopped that.
Qualifying will end in 1:15 due to inactivity. What does that mean? I've done my laps. You've waved the black and white one at me.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do now? Have I got to start doing push-ups or something?
I don't know. Well, the race will be started then in the next minute, then I'm guessing.
2 minutes, 25 seconds qualifying left.
Put me VR on so I can watch you for the first few laps at least. A bit better.
Hopefully there'll be a first few laps. I'm worried about the traffic.
Nah, you'll be fine.
They're not giving a lot of room or patience. Oh, now they said shortening of qualifying cancelled due to activity.
Dinner.
So what, have you gone off and had a wank or something? Is that what it is?
Probably.
I don't know what kind of activity they mean. They're not very specific, are they?
No.
I can't see any teams that I know of anyway. This racing. Mechanics Racing. Red in GT3. I'm rooting for them.
Oh, fantastic. Buttered tread.
Mad Sim Racing.
Yeah, well, that's their...
That's not Team Mad though, is it? It's different.
Oh, no, it's not Team Mad. You mean there's more than one mad buggers out there?
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's all we need.
Tell you what, they're quick. They're like 858. 858 is the fastest.
Christ.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
How was qualifying?
Who knows?
What's the quickest time?
Well, yeah, you know, I qualified. I did clean lap.
8:48
Nice.
is the quickest qualifying time.
8:48.
Yeah, that is mental.
That's quick, mate. That is
I reckon
quick.
I can manage a 9 minute, but that's.
Yeah, I could. I was doing about just over 9 minutes in practice.
Yeah.
If I really tried and put everything on the line, I could probably get 50 and 8:55.
Yeah.
Right, I need to leave and then rejoin, as Will told me to.
Okay.
And hopefully he's fixed everything.
Hopefully. Well, I'm actually.
Okay. He's just lost his connection.
Yeah, he said that it was the page files that were causing the issue, but I don't know how to fix that.
Grid up, Alan.
Yeah, good luck, Alan.
This is it.
Thank you very much.
No pressure.
Enjoy it, Alan.
Yeah, no, I don't feel any pressure, to be honest, much. I'm a few butterflies, but I'm nicely at the bar. All I've got to do is keep going.
Yeah.
Hello, there's somebody right beside me. Hopefully they'll bugger off quick. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, Jeff Hooper. I hope he's friendly. Oh, no, there's more behind me. Goodness me. No. How does that happen?
There's a few didn't even go out for qualifying, I think.
Shocking. Kylie Mundo should be ashamed of yourself, Kylie. Or was that Kyle? Medina. Who's Medina? Goodness me. Schlachter Sullivan. Crikey, they're all in here.
Yeah.
Joe Pinder. Juan Antonio Mena.
What's Joe Pinder? He'll have a surprise for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Merkel Fernandez. Right, it's all happening, I tell you. All these people kept us waiting, didn't they? Just hanging out in the pit lane instead of coming out here to race.
Yeah.
I hope you've put petrol in this car.
Petrol? I haven't adjusted petrol.
Well, keep your fingers crossed there's some in then.
I ain't got enough to do a lap.
Oh, okay.
7.7 laps of fuel you've got. That should do you.
That's more than enough.
While we're thinking about it, I'll make sure I tick your tyres and fuel before I forget.
Yes, tick everything.
I am.
Thank you very much.
I put fast repair on as well, ready. Oh, well, that makes unticked it.
How many fast repairs have we
It
got?
was 0, you've used them all already.
Oh, shit.
They used to have fast repairs if special events. You should always get one. When I first started doing them.
Fast repairs.
There's always use them.
Never been any while I've been doing them.
There was one in yours. Oh, hello, he's jumped. Oh, I think he jumped. He's going backwards and forwards.
It's rolling start, Alan.
Yes, but he's going backwards and forwards. You see, I have to go backwards and forwards.
You have a few cars behind around you, so just take it steady.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll get past me and won't cause me an issue.
I'm in chopper views to try and catch any incidents ahead early.
Thank you very much.
The only problem is I'll lose you halfway through the mountains.
Oh, trees.
Trees, yeah.
I'm on far chase, so when you lose him, I'll be here for now.
Creep means go. Come on then, you can go.
Oh, God.
Are you letting everyone past?
Not intentionally.
Okay.
Yellow flag at turn 1, Alan. I think they're all clear, but you get there though.
Yeah, you're alright, man. The car's spun out after you go around the left-hand side. You're alright a minute. Just half. Oh, watch out.
Hold
You're
on,
alright.
Alan.
There's one part on the left-hand side. Keep right.
Oh, don't you move. Thought he was going to pull out and cross you there.
Yes, he nearly did. He thought about it.
Car right.
Hello guys, sorry I had a bit of a
Car
power.
right.
Car right.
GT3 car behind you.
To your right, Alan. Another one coming. Another one coming.
Yeah.
Clear.
That's it, there's none behind you now. I think you're
No.
alright. Nice and steady now. Track's all yours.
It's all somebody doesn't mind getting a percentage. It all belongs to the same German family still. Part of their estate. Can you see anything on that yellow flag, Rog?
No sign of anything from where I am.
No, I can't see nothing. Oh, car left here. Keep right. Nice one.
Is it okay for me to talk?
Yeah.
I've just had a major crash. My VR saying it needs updated and everything, so I'm trying to sort everything out now.
Told you need to do it before, didn't I?
This wasn't something that literally just came up when Alan was on. It wasn't something that was listed, mate.
No.
My computer's set so updates won't take effect until early hours of the morning.
Just when you're racing.
Yeah, What?
Sorry.
Don't talk about that one, that's it.
No,
Sorry.
about that one. I think it updates about 6-7 o'clock in the morning.
Car on the left. He's trying to
Yeah.
go back on track, so just keep careful. Keep right.
He saw me, thankfully. There's another one he's saying.
Can't see nothing yet.
Oh, it's
No.
gone.
Yeah, for some unknown reason, my VR headset decided it didn't like that USB port anymore, even though it's worked perfectly with it for the last God knows how many months, and decided that a USB 3 port didn't work anymore, even though I've just plugged another USB 3 into it, and it's
Yeah, we have. I've had issues like that before, about a year ago.
Mine did it about 3 or 4 months ago.
2 cars catching you up quite quickly. Second behind.
Hopefully they'll be on the straight.
Yeah.
Very light.
Car left.
Car left. That reminds me a bit of 10 crew chief one, I suppose.
Eh.
That was a bit quiet.
Radio check. 2 litres remaining.
Mine's on.
Yeah,
It's
but
not having much views.
it's got 2 litres remaining apparently. You guys at pits already?
Must have going for a splash and dash.
Flash and crash, maybe.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 3.6 seconds.
Ooh, I'm going to get an X. That's where I got one the other day.
Exploring track limits, I see.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, shocking. Well, yeah. Obviously, it's my Achilles heel, that corner.
Just designing your own track, aren't you, rather?
Well, you know,
Wasn't your liking that part of the track?
well, it's not wide enough for me to get around that corner. I need a bit more space.
We'll
I
have
think
a word
that's
with
fine.
our...
Well, you know, they've got the extra runoff room there for me, so it's decent of them.
Yeah.
But they do give me an off track for using it, which is disappointing.
We'll have a word with iRace and get them to waive the track limits for you.
Yes, I think that's much more like a reasonable suggestion. Not that I'll take advantage of that at all.
Right then. So,
He's here though.
well, I know. Yeah, I don't go there. I've just.
Alright, Adam.
Yeah, I nipped out on the
Adam?
bike and got back. Yeah, I didn't put the stand down properly, did I? Fucking twat.
Oh, you alright?
Yeah, yeah. Bike fell over, but you know, I'm alright.
Is the bike alright?
Yeah, just wants a new clutch lever, but you know, could have been worse.
Yeah, definitely.
Right then.
Well, yes.
Am I
I've had
next?
2 times.
Yeah, you're next if you still want to do it.
Yes. So, how do I do it?
Get in the car.
Let's jump in car. So,
The gap in front is now
Alan comes
6.7
into the
seconds.
pits, he will exit the car as like you would normally do to go into where your results and laps and entries bit is. And then all you do is click on the race as you would normally do to race. That's it. Then you're in the car and race.
You can't go wrong.
Right.
It's all click green things that are on
and
there.
if Alan doesn't get it, you can kick him
You can
out.
still kick me out. You can just kick me out by pressing
At
raise.
the top of your page now, you'll have start spotting, and then you'll have a grey area that says wait.
Oh, hang on, I'm not that far yet. I've only just figured out how to join. So I've registered as a driver. So I press join, and that will obviously start the sim up, won't it?
Have you joined the race session and not the practice, haven't you? Because there's probably a couple in there.
Yes, I went down to the teams.
Yeah, and did you go to the race one, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's got Alan Toon in it, so can't be too far away.
Can't be too far away because I'm sitting in the car.
Right, well, that's loading. I'll go make a coffee.
Right, I will get off, and I will be back after hockey.
Well, have a good time. Bang
Yeah,
that drum.
Thank you. I wanted to stop in and watch your qualifying start. So
Yes, that's good. I like that. And yes, I hope you do well tonight.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll catch you later, guys.
Right,
Good
so
luck.
See you later.
Have a good time.
The gap in front has increased to 10 seconds.
So, do I realistically not need to be back here for another 2-ish hours? Is that right?
So scheduled stint at 10 to 4-ish.
Okay.
As long as everything pans out and the stint led so what I predicted, then.
Yeah. Okay.
But my working out could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I mean, Will, most of the stuff that you've changed has worked. The only thing is that what's it called? The pre-loaded page thing still goes orange quite a lot, but I don't know if I know.
Yeah, page faults. I've been looking into that. I don't know. I don't think I can come up with a solution readily for that at the moment, mate. I'm having issues myself. I keep getting blue screens of death every time I try and get into iRacing at the moment.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So I will. There, go on.
No, I was saying that's why I didn't want to do any updates because,
Right.
rolling
Yeah.
and seeing if that helps.
Yeah. I'll just leave it in the cockpit thing for a while, and hopefully it just remembers the frames a bit better for when I have to drive the track.
The gap in front is now
If
11
that's a
seconds.
thing. But anyway.
That's a reasonable thing to hope for.
Yeah.
We'll hope for that as well.
Just remembers which part of the track. Oh. Yeah, it's always on the same
I've
part.
actually had to at Daytona. Was it Daytona where Andy got that black screen in the last section? And he was driving blind. I had to describe in commentating around the last section of the track.
Le Mans won it last year.
Brilliant.
It was crazy. We both made bad smells that day.
Alright, I might go for a little break and I'll be back in a bit.
Right, mate.
So I'll be back here definitely before 10 to 4, roughly.
Yes, give yourself a bit of leeway.
Yeah, I will. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Cool.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 14 seconds.
Is there a stream for the race?
Yeah, I've said it in the Discord, the Messenger chat thing. It's not the best of qualities because, to be fair, I don't normally have much success in.
Isn't Anthony do it? Didn't Anthony say he was going to do it?
Yeah, but he's not here. So
Oh.
I thought I'd put it on, so at least people can see if they want to watch. It's not best of qualities because everything on my settings are on low, but it seems to be okay at the moment. Driving really well, aren't
Not very quick, Rog, but I'm trying to keep it comfortable. I don't want to be overdriving them because I've had it off with this setting a few times when I've been trying harder. You know, when I was trying to match my baseline time, I had some significant offs.
You should have just run in baseline then if you was that more happy in baseline.
Yeah, but other people have been practicing by then. That's the thing.
We was running whatever you were meant to be running, and you never said either way. So we just
yeah, well,
no, 17 seconds.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with this setup. It's just I got nervous after having a couple of offs with it. Yeah, so it's inhibited me. I don't want to. And I had an off with it this morning as well, trying to push on a bit. So I'm just giving up on pushing on. And just trying to put some consistent laps in. You can go fast for me.
Jack's the fast one, he can do all the fast bits.
There you go, you see. Will's pretty quick as well. If he can get his thing working.
Yeah, true.
He could pop in his car and come to my house. How long would that take?
Well, it's on 15% at the moment, and it's loading up. So I'm not going to hold my breath though.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Well, hold something else then. We don't want to get done for lack of activity.
Quite good we managed to get a team, to be fair, since it was a bit of a late thing.
Yeah, you did really well. Oh, you did it. Got everything together. Just like that. One bad thank you, man. Found all these drivers out of nowhere. Yeah.
I was speaking to somebody last night who wanted to do it. His team weren't doing it. But he already made other plans.
Well, yeah. This is great. It's almost like a completely different team of drivers, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's his Fee's first go with result lot in it.
I think it is, yeah. Yeah.
Jack's first go with result lot. Will's first go. Then they mean you.
Yeah.
Well, I race for result now in the freeze as well, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to decide your payout as well, don't I? Red in it, you, if I remember correctly, you like?
Yes, please, mate. And number 68.
You just put your number in on yourself, your end, I think, or in the league, however it works.
I'm 68 now, aren't I?
65.
No, I'm 68 now, though. My number's 65, but my age is 68.
Ah, right, okay.
So, you see, he's continuing the merry tradition of putting his number after my age.
Oh, okay.
Not anything sexual with no sexual connotations. I knew when he said 68, it reminded me of something. I realised it's how old I am.
Did we try to work it out?
Yeah. Why does 68 sound familiar? Why, it sounds like it should mean something. Didn't Adam say something about 53? I was born in 1953.
Got Jack in it. Reminds me of Herbie.
Yes.
That's cool.
Right, it's loading up, but the problem is I don't have it in my headset. It's telling me that my headset and my monitor are not plugged into the same graphics card, which is a new one.
Okay.
So I'm going to let it to the monitor, shut it down, take the cable out, and see what happens.
Yeah, you got time.
Yeah, turning it off, taking the cables out sounds like a good plan.
Turning off and on again. It's always first place to go.
Yeah.
Done that and had to update 50 million drivers afterwards. All for the VR, which it wasn't asking for, and yeah, now it's turned into a piece of shit.
Paper mate. You'll saw it.
Oh, it's nothing gin and tonic won't solve.
That's it.
Fantastic.
At least if it loads up, that's a start.
Yeah.
That's the fastest lap. Your last lap time was a 9:21.3.
Consistent, Alan.
Is it? I don't know,
Yeah,
sweetie.
consistent. Done
Yes.
two same virtually identical laps in a row. So that'll do. Keep doing them.
I wish they were 10 seconds quicker.
Don't matter.
Yeah. Well,
You've just gained a place. By the time you come out to the start line again, you gained a place because there's somebody at pits. Oh, you managed that corner alright this time.
I think it's getting on towards dusk by the looks of it.
So in sim time is... it's not there, is it? Silly. Twenty to 5.
Yeah. Late afternoon, early evening.
Yeah.
Anyone looked at the fuel? Sort of how many laps?
It's about 7 laps. What you mean to go?
No. For like for the whole tank.
Yeah, it's about 7 laps for stint.
Right.
Or should I say it is 7 laps for stint.
Yeah.
And
7.
what are people's thoughts on tyres?
One on each wheel, generally, I think I like to go for. I don't know about you, but I've heard of these chaps just having 2 on, but I don't think that works very well for me. I like one in each corner.
Well,
That's what I've been.
unless we're double stinting, then it's single, swap tyres every time. Well, it depends if you want double stints or not.
If you want to do a double stint, then we look at tyre wear, and we decide on that. But,
We haven't had enough practice to gauge what tyre lives are like or anything. So
we like to have fresh tyres because we're doing this for fun, and it's more fun driving a car with nice tyres.
Good guy. Like I might have solved it. I've got it loading in my VR headset and it's loading on my monitor. My wheels connected. Everything looks like it might be okay. I'm going to try put in Discord.
Look! Stop counting those chickens. They're flying around like nobody's business. Let's wait till it's in the track. Fingers are crossed. It's not easy driving around here with fingers crossed.
As long as you don't cross your legs, you're all right.
Oh well, no, I'm doing okay in that department at the moment. If I wasn't, it would be trouble, wouldn't it? I mean, depending on where I should be okay. Ooh, I love you, piece of tarmac. I love every inch of you. Please be nice to me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Aye. Loud and clear, actually. Well, we could. Are you still there?
Looks like it.
Ah, excellent.
And I'm sitting inside your car.
Oh, well, that's a foolish thing to do. Look, you've got your blindfold on. He's just called me half of my fuel.
Yeah, you're doing fine with Phil. I'll let you know when you're on last lap.
I'm sure you will, my sweet. Doesn't feel like I've done anything like required amount yet, so I'm surprised at that, to be honest.
It goes quite quick, especially on this track, because it's quite demanding, and by the time you've done a lap, it's, you know, in 9 minutes, whatever, gone, aren't you? So, it's quick. Time goes quick on this track, I think.
Oh, you're probably right. You're probably right. It's why it's an engrossing drive. You have to concentrate. So when you're concentrating on what you're doing, you're living in the moment. Time dilates your perception. Dilates it.
Okay, Roger. The next car is
Interesting.
Fernandez.
It's quite a lot about that stuff in psychology books. Perception and time and such like things.
P18.
I've just put a the stint schedule that I've done in the messenger chat thing. If you want to have a look, and I don't know whether you can change it, but if you're not happy about it, just we'll swap it around a bit. But with not many people giving them much indication what they want to be doing, I've just sort of made it up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think people have actually.
Alan, you're
Adam
racing
did.
now. If you remember correctly, you're racing now, so make sure you're ready.
Right, I'm racing now.
Yes.
Okay. And when I'm racing again after now.
When you racing next?
Yes.
Well, it's not now.
So when's my next stint?
About 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, because I'll have to go and, be psychically prepared by Guru Rapid.
8 o'clock-ish. But obviously, we're still trying to work out stint times and stuff like that, so...
Are they changing drivers because they've changed things because they haven't gotten as far in their threes?
You all right, mate?
Well, people who look like they're changing drivers.
The people that have crashed out, I think.
Oh. I wondered if maybe if the DB3s were maybe changing their smaller fuel tanks.
17th place. Your lap time was 9:14.3.
I had to pit earlier.
How many more laps you doing, Alan? Another two, or?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I'll continue doing the hoovering.
How many have I got to do?
2 more.
2 more. That's going to be 8 laps.
No, it'd be 7 complete laps.
7. Oh yeah, I'm straight now. Right.
You'll pit on end of lap 7, won't you?
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what was predicted. So, brilliant predicting job. 7 laps.
Yeah, I did manage one stint on Monday night. I haven't done it since.
I don't think we need to worry about that too much. You'll get the hang of it.
It'd be right.
I've got nerves of steel now. You put me through that. But I really never ever thought I would see the day that I would start a race at the N24. I never thought I would see that day.
Oh, you have.
That was, yeah, no, it was a bit
Obviously, you
special
could have
for me,
missed
let
it.
me tell you. It was special to me, that was. Well, because 3 years ago, there was no chance that I was ever going to drive in a race like this. And, it was a dream at that time. Even last year, even exactly a year ago, when I was sitting there, it was a dream. There's no way I could have done it. I didn't have the confidence, and I didn't have enough skill even to be slow. So it's pretty special. Mind you, see, got friends who help me so much, who do all the odd stuff that they know I can't do, and take it all on for me, make it easy for me, you know. Pretty special, really. I won't think about it because I'd have to up.
You keep driving.
Yeah, it's not a good idea when I'm driving.
No. You've got a faster car approaching, 4 seconds behind. It's a Porsche.
Is it? Is it a cup car?
No, it's GT3.
Ah. Are they faster than me? I've got a 4.
Yeah.
I've got one more than them.
Catching quick. Pick your line. Let them do the work.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Clear.
Clear for 40 seconds. And you've gained a couple of spots as well over the last couple of laps.
Really?
Yeah, P17 now.
Wow. P17, that doesn't sound too bad. That's top 20. How many is there? 19.
I think there's 21, I think there was.
There you go.
But you've gained places.
Who would have thought that?
Top 10's only 2 minutes away, Alan, so keep going. Keep pushing. do you want to know your lap time as well, last lap?
Not if it's awful.
No, 9:14.
Oh, that's better, isn't it? Well, I've got a little bit more confidence now. I've done a few laps for the setup. I've sort of started to regain a bit of confidence. I just hope it doesn't freak me out again.
Just don't get too much confidence.
Well, no, it freaked me out twice last time. It really did. Because it had me spinning and hitting the wall and really damaging the car badly.
Just drive how you're doing now, you're doing fine.
And, yeah. But, I've got a better control. It was all because of my right foot. You know, this thing's got so much oomph in third gear. I couldn't believe I was spinning it up so easily. And that was what was spinning me around, basically, I think. A bit of bad camber and too hard on the gear change. It's interesting, isn't it? How I've improved in the last year. It's funny that it's concurrent with getting an amazing rig and then some push pedals.
Oh, that helps, mate. Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely helped me.
Track time as well. You put a lot of track time in, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't think. Yes, but I'm spending most of it going slow.
Yeah.
But yes, I do have time on the track.
You've got a faster car coming. It's the leader, 2 seconds behind.
Really? The leader?
Here come the GT3 runners on blue flag.
I hope I don't knock him off.
Car right. Clear right.
Clear.
Oh, I know. I got out this day good and proper.
Yeah.
I assume we still got one more lap, yeah?
Yes, mate.
Yeah.
That's about an hour and a half, so got plenty of time to go and bake a cake. Yeah, do the washing, iron my shirts. That would be really great if you could do that. What time was that one?
Don't worry about lap times. Just keep driving.
No, I'm not. I really don't give a tottle. There's somebody behind me who's racing me for position.
There's a faster car behind. He's on our lap. We're not going to get a
Think
blue
about
flag.
that.
Yeah, it's a GT3 rider there. So it's faster.
Right side's clear.
Big fat Merc.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Whoa! Nearly caught me, see? You nearly caught me, didn't you, naughty little car?
So I think leaders have pitted for this. Times. So the GT3.
Oh, yeah,
they'll be on their 7th lap, won't
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, they'll be on their 7th. Come on, little car. Oh, big car now. You're a big car, aren't you? You're quite big. Come on, big car. Doesn't sound right. Come on, little car.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
They're gonna take ages. Have you heard the one about the immortal Lord of Dreams? So he gets imprisoned by this cult, right? Right. And he has to cross Earth and Heaven.
Have you heard the one about power couples? In love, friendship, and business?
With Idris and Serena Elba. They're total couple goals.
Have you heard the one about how, through the whole of humans, way ahead always...
Well saved, well saved, well saved.
I wonder if my tyres are starting to get a bit tired.
Or the driver.
Well, it could be, but that's twice I've had a little feeling of slipperage that I wasn't getting before. But
The leader's pitting now.
I'll get earlier warning when I've got a direct drive wheel. Can't wait.
Sorry, buddy?
When I get my direct drive wheel, I'll be able to get earlier warning on those things. Be even better.
Yes, mate.
It will.
You're going to love your direct drive, buddy.
Yes. I've got a feeling I will, actually. Well, I just want it on my rig. It's unbalanced at the moment. It's a splendid, amazing rig, and it's got splendid, amazing pedals on it. Just needs a splendid, amazing wheel and rim now to make it. And then we can look at the luxury items like butt kickers and stuff like that. You know, oh yeah, really dress her up.
Mate, when we add the butt kickers to your rig, you're going to be just... Yeah, the immersion is just through the roof.
It's going to be awesome.
Well,
Well,
you feel the rumble strips, you feel the bumps in the road. It's just awesome.
Yes, and I couldn't deal with the motion rig. They're too violent. I wouldn't be able to cope with it. It would kill my spine.
Well, the 5 guys that came round from the XRL League last Saturday, they were convinced I had a motion rig, and I was like, no, it's just 6 butt kickers. That's all it is.
Only 6?
You've got the GT3 leader just over 2 seconds behind you now. And then you've got second and third as well, not far behind.
I assume I can choose my own setup, yeah?
No.
Oh.
Well, that would be a joyful thing, but...
There's some faster cars approaching. They're fighting
So
for
the
position.
setup currently then, that's not the one we were sent, was it?
Left side.
Yeah, the VRS one.
Left side.
Right,
Clear left.
alright, fair enough.
Car left. Clear left.
It's not bad. It's got a little bit of high-speed
Car ahead's
understeer,
fitting.
but you just have to lift off and it'll tuck in.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with the setup. I was just making sure, because obviously, I don't know what Roger's, you know. So...
It's the same.
We've all practiced with that setup.
Yeah, it's
Right.
the same one.
That's cool, that's cool.
Well, except for you, of course, because we know that you really like it, so we're going to change it to make it really slippery at the back end to be a bit more of a challenge for you.
Yes. I'm sure it'll be in the barrier the first corner, don't worry.
Nah, you'll be...
Don't forget to box
Oh, it was great. You're going to be awesome. I've got to come in this time.
Yes. You do.
Wow.
What happens in
Okay.
terms of fuel and tyres? Does it automatically do
Yeah,
it? Or?
well, I've already,
Yeah.
he's all turned
It's
on.
why you have
ready to
to
do.
tick the boxes, but Roger's already done it. The crew chief normally does those jobs. I don't have to do it. The crew chief can do all that stuff.
I've just realised I've never done a pit entrance on this layout.
It's just here, so look.
I'm watching, mate. Trust me.
Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars
Yeah.
behind you. They're racing for position.
And
Okay.
there's the there is the
The pit lane
Yep,
speed
got
limit
it.
is 60 kilometers per hour.
Thank you for letting me know when we do Darsworth.
yeah. You can't
Box
fuel
in,
us for
5,
18 and a half hours.
4,
You
3,
can't.
2,
That's rubbish, isn't it?
1. Box now.
I want a blue fuel tank. Oh, there's that lime green car.
You can drive through that, you know, Alan.
Yeah, I don't like to though. It
Oh,
upsets
Well, he just drove through
Uh,
you.
me.
I don't like driving through things in VR.
Are you in the car, sweetie?
Just press race, that's it.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm in there now.
Yeah, well done. Ah, that's my first stint done. Yay!
Nice one, Alan.
Well done, Alan. Well
Yeah,
done, mate. That was a top
fantastic.
stint. Yeah, really top job there, buddy. A lot of pressure on your shoulders, and you handled it like an absolute expert.
Well, we're still in the race, so it's all good, isn't it?
Absolutely, buddy. Yeah, top job, top job.
I'm chuffed with that. I'm happy now. I don't care what
He's
happens.
changed the tyres before he's fueled up anyway, to be fair.
Yeah. Wah.
Go when you're ready. Or whenever you go.
Good luck, whoever that is driving. Adam.
A is now in the
Adam.
lead. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Good luck, Adam.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Go
Have fun,
team.
enjoy yourself, matey. Enjoy yourself. So it's fun time.
Gained another position as well, I think, Alan. He's 16 now. Top 10 here we go.
we gained another space in another place in the pit stops, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah.
16th. Oh, kicking. Well, that's magic. Good luck, Adam. Enjoy yourself, mate. This is great.
Will do.
Yee. Dum ba dum bum 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 bum.
Davis is now leading.
It's easy. Just, you got a car coming, just keep to one side.
Blue flag. Okay, Roger.
Well, I've never done that
Monster car
before.
approaching.
GT3 coming. Just watch your sound.
Car left. Clear left.
That's it. Just going into it a little bit too quick there. Look at that. You just sort of hopped into the carousel and it just spun you around there.
I must be doing something totally different here.
You'll be alright. Just get yourself into rhythm. You'll be fine. Back in a minute.
P5. car behind's a faster class. Blue flag. On your left. Clear left. Medina is leading the race. Blue flag. Okay, Roger. There's a faster class car approaching. Left side. Clear left. Blue flag. Day is now in the lead. The car behind is catching. The gap's now 19 seconds.
Bum. 19.
Day is now leading. P6.
That's a sexist steering wheel, you see. That's right. I want one of
Sullivan
them
is
sexist
leading the race.
steering wheel.
Behind is now 18 seconds.
Sorry, guys, I had to disappear for 5 minutes to try and sort something out. How are we doing? Hey, nice one, Adam.
Yeah, I don't know how I done it. 9:01 last lap.
The gap behind is
Fucking
now
hell,
18
great time.
seconds. Perry is now leading. There's a faster car approaching. Blue flag.
What's up?
Nice and sunny.
The gap behind's increased to 17 seconds.
All looks splendid.
car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 16 seconds. The car ahead's pitting now. Right,
8:59.
Roger.
What is
Stay
happening?
focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and
fantastic.
exits.
That's an awesome time.
Keep it on the track. That's amazing. That's cracking lap. Absolutely cracking. Blimey. We had a blink then. That's the first one, though, for ages. Probably because you're going through the grandstand. P13.
The driver in front of us is Parkinson.
Wow.
Can I get by, please? Please? Thank you.
I should get a lad. Just insert some more fee into my ready slot on the side of the car there. Well, actually, quite a large fee.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 18 seconds.
Wow. This is swoopy from the far chase. Go through those curvy bits. It's awesome. 8:59 too.
He fucking is.
That's amazing.
Top job though.
Yeah.
The gap behind is now 16 seconds. The gap behind is now 15 seconds. Tenth position.
Great. Oh yeah.
Sorry for that first couple of calls there. Mrs. rung, trying to answer the phone and do two things at once.
Who said men can't multitask?
I don't know. I think it's pretty evident by the fact my driving was shit.
Well, you can do at least 1.5 things at once.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I can actually do 2 things at once, but sadly they're both the wrong thing.
I have that problem. Shit. Sorry, guys.
It's okay, you kept it out of the wall, didn't you?
Blue flag.
Not really.
We've been called into the pits by the stewards for repairs.
Oh.
Yeah, repairs needed.
Yeah, quick back.
I'll blame me missus for the phone call.
Quick back. Right, can you see? Will it drive in safely?
Yeah, if it drives like this, that's fine.
Okay. Save you a big toe, that's for sure.
Be honest, I don't know. Who's next driver? Is he here?
Yeah, I'm sitting here.
What time is he due then? What's the pit repair time? Fuck it, one more. It doesn't drive too bad. I've got to have a slight left hand down, to keep it straight. But
B9.
No, that would be a really good outcome, I think.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Jack? Is it Jack? What was it? Oh. Oh, I thought it was Jack. Is Jack here but blocked up? Or is he blocked up and not here, you reckon? Yeah. Yeah, it's not an issue, I don't think. You are something. Yeah. Doesn't look that much wrong with the car, does it? I'm sure we'll be fine.
They're seriously not driving that bad, but you know.
Hello.
Hello.
The car in front is
How
pitted.
long does the... Hold on. I just need to check how long I have till I need to be... Okay. How's it been going? Ah, okay. Yeah, it says we've got a meatball on my screen. I don't know if that's a bit behind though. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. How long are the stints roughly?
No.
You mean 9-minute laps?
Total stint is 7 laps, about 63 minutes.
Okay.
Unless you add them, and then it's probably about 59 minutes.
Yeah. Also, Roger, I'm not going to be going out tomorrow, so I can do the normal schedule. So just no need to change anything.
Are we going to stick with the one that you've done?
Okay, so am I up at 4 or 7 then?
6:30, I think you are, mate, Adam. Jack.
Okay. 5:30. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll have one stint break.
It's tiring doing
Yeah.
7 laps.
Yeah.
If there's no reason why you shouldn't, just do your normal stint and then pick it up again after Will's done one.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
As Jack's here, I'm just going to go and get myself a gin and tonic.
Excellent. Get me one, will you?
Okay, buddy.
Ah.
A Hendrix, a Whiteley's.
I've got some. Oh, but a bottle of beer. Yeah, but not yet. Good driving, Adam.
Thank you.
Fletcher is leading the race. The car in front is pitting.
We're in front of pitting and we are as well, so that's interesting, isn't it?
What are the guys in front pitting as well? Okay. Is the damage bad, or is it just the bonnet being a bit bent?
We won't know until it was in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Suspension can't be that wrecked, can it?
Was it just a glance with the wall or something? Okay.
You are putting it kindly. I fucked it up. Yeah, no, I'm saying my missus rung my phone, so I didn't answer, and then she rung again. I thought, fuck no, I best answer.
Yes. Well, it could have been something really serious there. That house is on fire, you know. Large raindrops.
Like I say, seriously, it drives all right. Just a little bit of left hand down to keep it straight. But other than that, she's fine. Right, so I go in the pits. Do I need to do anything special? Yep. Alright.
Oh, it's really unpleasant rain. It's just started to fall. Good grief. Heavy.
Watch your speed. Activate limiter. Box in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
I've come out already. Sorry.
I forgot I had my push to talk on. So we've got 11 of required, and then we've got 2 minutes of optionals.
Fuck it, that's a lap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just, you know what I mean? You think, oh, fuck's sake. But. Yes. It's alright, I'll say. I mean, what are people doing? I don't know what people's times are. I don't know.
Gerard is now in the lead.
How can you tell people's times? Or do you have to just click on them? Yeah. Yeah, so we're not too bad, but 8:58, 8:59. So we're not. I'm just watching two guys go around. They're holding each other up, so hopefully that just, you know. So what happens? Can I quit out of iRacing and shut my computer down and come back later? Right, yeah, so just shut iRacing, turn the computer off, and then load it back up. Right. And then same again. Rightio. Well, I'll quit this. I'll stay on for a little bit, because... yeah. Yeah, I've got... leave here about 6. About an hour drive to my parents, and then dinner at 8, and... probably back about 10:30, I should think.
How long are the repairs?
We've got about 8 minutes left, and then another 2 minutes of repairs of optional. Sorry.
If you want to call me the C word, you can.
No, we still got. Hold on. We still got
Still in the
21
race.
hours minutes.
Still in the race.
Yep. Yeah, you fucking muppet. You feel better?
If I can keep doing 8:59s, I'd be happy. Do you know what I mean? Just hopefully, sort of in the night. You know, have we got a stint then? Like, have we got a bit of a schedule or not? Ah, I see it. I see it.
Better to be early than late.
Yep. What was that? Was that to me? Sorry.
Alan, I sent you a GNC on Messenger. Okay, so I've got an hour now to try and stop shitting myself.
Or are you back in after me?
Yes, mate.
Oh, right. Well, save you this hour or whatever.
Mate, it's my first rodeo in an endurance race, so yeah. Nervous a little bit.
Yeah, Nürburgring is definitely quite a big one to do as your first one. Fair enough.
Yeah, but luckily for me, my sim racing history, I spent 6 months lapping the Nordschleifer with a mate in the Ferraris on GTR2. And that's all I did for 6 months. We used to meet up, I hosted a room, and we used to follow each other around.
Oh, right, yeah. Not too bad then. Yeah, I did this last year, and then before that, I didn't even know the track.
Yeah, I think my record in the Ferrari was like 6:58 or something ridiculous.
Jeez, yeah. Oh, we did it in the Audi, which probably wasn't the best idea because if once it's gone, it's gone, and the back of the car in iRacing for the Audi is just like built out of cardboard.
And yeah, and this one's built like a tank.
Well, it seems so, yeah. Well, I mean, it's still drivable, but the repairs kind of take its toll. But at least you can still go around and not have to tow as well.
Well, that's what's scary, is it was still actually quite drivable with, 11 minutes of repairs?
Yeah.
We should have asked for F1 mechanics.
Yeah, you should have asked for, those Red Bull guys who turned Max's car around on the grid, I think. You know, he had that, was it in Hungary where he crashed it on the lap to the grid?
Yeah, I've got my iPad on at the moment watching the IndyCar that's on tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I still need to watch qualifying from this morning, actually.
Yeah, I completely forgot that it was on, and I'm so sorry for booting up bloody Discord when qualifying was on earlier, guys.
No, all I heard was someone take provisional poll, but that obviously can change if it's provisional.
I literally, I shoved the phone underneath my arse and dived on the iPad.
Yeah, I wonder what the Long Beach stuff is going to be like later today as well. Because I'm not sure if it's the qualifying for the IMSA race at Long Beach or if it's the actual race today. I'm not sure.
What channel's that on?
I'm not sure what channel it's on, but I'll probably watch it on a laptop or something on their website.
Yeah, that's how I watch my NASCAR races. I watch them 2 days later when they put them up on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm gutted when Sky lost NASCAR.
Yeah, I used to watch what's it called? That channel Motors TV used to have it quite a few years ago, and I used to watch it all on there.
Yeah, and they used to have the V8 supercar highlights as well.
Yeah.
And that is one of my favourite series.
Yeah, they're brilliant. I got another 4 minutes of repairs or so.
Alan, is that you playing with yourself again?
He's got all quiet now.
It says we're still in position 39, so that's still happy days.
Yeah, it says on my relative that we're 10th in class, but then I saw 30th in class go past.
How do you do by class? How do you do that?
Well, if you look on the relative, if you're watching me and you press your button for your black box, it comes up with the relative. And by my name, it says we're in 10th, or it says number 10, which I'm assuming is in class because. Because there's like 2 14s, for example, coming up behind me. But then I saw number 30 in our class go past, and he was on the same lap as us. So
yeah, relative to me still says you're 10th.
Yeah,
I never knew the black boxes worked when you were. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I never knew that till I think it was.
We're stuck in fourth gear. Car 100 stuck in fourth gear.
Anyway.
Well, I could hear about somebody stuck in 4th gear.
Yeah. So I might be watching. Who was that?
Gerard is now in the lead.
No idea. I was looking down.
Oh, this guy who's just passed us in the pits, Ruben Hage. He did the series that I'm doing last year. That's quite funny.
I cannot believe how much heat my computer is kicking out. My room is absolutely stupid. I've got the window wide open. I've actually just got a massive fan pointing out of the room, just trying to blow as much hot air out as possible.
Yeah, what I do is I just don't. My mum just doesn't turn the heating on for my room because my computer just becomes a heater.
Yep, same. My radiator's on 0.
It's crazy, especially in the summer when I just walk in sometimes, and because I have like massive windows, and the sun like shines right into my room. Sometimes it just literally turns into a sauna.
Yeah, that's the problem, especially if you use VR.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Gets a bit sweaty.
Yeah, you turn up with what's it called? Not like the panda eyes thing, you know?
Yeah.
With the marks.
Prune eyes from where there was sweatbands. That is.
Yeah, exactly.
Bertolin is leading the race.
I've got Winsym, which it doesn't half help.
What does that do?
It's 2 fans that spin quicker or slower depending how fast you go.
Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, it's like the full immersion.
It's good in VR, especially in open wheelers. And it's okay if the car that you're driving, you can see an air hose, then you sort of get sort of a bit of realism. But it's very handy for keeping your cool, when you got VR. So I'd never get rid of it.
Yeah, I can imagine. Right, the car is ready.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
Are we going? Yeah, good luck.
Did you get your gin and tonic, Alan?
Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
Is it time? What time is it?
Blue flag.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit early for gin. Sorry, I've got to do another stint shortly. For starting now, I'll be absolutely pickled by the time my stint came round.
Well, I sent you a GNT on Facebook.
Well, thank you very much. I'm going to save it till just before my stint. It was mental preparation.
Okay, Roger. The next car is Davis.
Yeah, I just disappeared then. Yeah, that was quite scary actually. I just slammed on the brakes. I was catching the leader though, so